A Springfield community stunned as the investigation into a mobile home fire turned into a double homicide investigation, and that investigation continues today. Gold Meadows joining us in studio after speaking with neighbors of those two victims. Gold, what did they say?
That's right. I did visit Springfield today, and neighbors today shared their shock, though most declined to go on camera, saying the incident was just too traumatic. And Springfield Police continue to piece together the events leading up to the house fire that took the lives of an elderly woman and her son. Meanwhile, the man police believe committed the crime now awaits his extradition from Washington to face charges.
Based on the investigation, it wasn't an accident. There was a device that was constructed that started the fire.
First-degree murder charges levied against 29-year-old Justin Carr after police say he made a device to start a deadly fire Wednesday morning at a home he lived in at the Santiago Mobile Home Park in Springfield. Both an 85-year-old woman who owned the home and her 64-year-old son, both related to Carr, died from injuries sustained in the fire.
I spoke with most of the neighbors who live here in the cul-de-sac, and they say the family hadn't lived here long, and an alleged double murder in the typically quiet neighborhood hits too close to home.
We was sitting at the dining room table and I heard some yelling going on, and I kind of put it off because that's unusual. I don't think it was inside that minute, and the fire truck pulled in. I jumped out here to see when, of course, the smoke was rolling, so it was obvious the house was on fire. Well, it is kind of scary being so close to home, but that's the time we live in, too.
The search for a suspect led police to follow the trail of credit card purchases and surveillance videos left behind by Carr. But Lieutenant Crawley says it will be license plate reading cameras that located their suspect in Washington.
The big break came from the automated license plate readers that different jurisdictions in the state of Oregon have set up on major roads and highways. This isn't just a random watching people on camera. When we have a suspect in a homicide and we know what kind of vehicle that person's traveling in, we can enter that information into the database. So when that license plate pops up at a certain jurisdiction, it'll alert us to where that person's location was. If it wasn't for that, there's a good chance we'd still be trying to track down our suspect.
Carr was taken into custody in Washington and interviewed by police, but Crawley says they can't discuss motive and other details of the investigation.
And Carr is also charged with first-degree arson and unlawful manufacture of a destruction device. His extradition to Lane County is pending, but SPD says he will be arraigned when he gets back and lodged at the Lane County Jail. SPD is awaiting positive identification of the deceased and notification of next of kin to reveal how these victims and suspect are related.